So five battles that decided the fate of the world. History is shaped not only by king and empire, but also by moments on the battlefield, where thousands of lives clashed and the future of nation hung in the balance. Some battles did not just decide winner and loser, they changed the entire course of world history. Today, let's uncover the top 5 battles that shaped the destiny of civilization. War has always been a brutal yet defining factor in human history. While countless battles have been fought across time, only a few truly altered the path of humanity. From ancient clashes between East and West to medieval invasions that read the real maps, to modern wars that set the stage for the world we live in today. This confrontation determined not just military outcomes, but cultural, political, and even technological process. What makes these battles so extraordinary is not only the scales of bloodshed, but also the ripple effects they left behind. A victory could establish empires, spread religions, or launch revolution. A defeat could mark the end of dynasty and civilization. In this video, we will journey through 5 legendary battles: Thermopylae, Hastings, Waterloo, Stalingrad, and Normandy. Each of them, in their own way, shifted the tide of world events forever. Battle 1. Thermopylae. The Battle of Thermopylae is one of the most iconic last stand in history, facing the might of the Persian Empire under King Xerxes. A small Greek force led by King Leonard of Sparta held the narrow pass of Thermopylae. Though vastly outnumbered, the Spartans and their allies delayed the Persians for 3 days, allowing the rest of Greece to prepare for defense. While the Persians eventually won, Thermopylae became a symbol of courage and sacrifice. The heroic resistance inspired later victories at Salamis and Plataea, ensuring that Greek culture and its values of democracy and philosophy would survive. Without Thermopylae, the West might have been absorbed into the Persian Empire, and the legacy of ancient Greece could have been lost. Battle 2. Hastings, 1066. The Battle of Hastings forever transformed England. William, Duke of Normandy, invaded England to claim the throne from King Harold II. On October 14, 1066, the two armies clashed. Despite Harold's disciplined seal word, William's cavalry and archers eventually broke through, killing Harold and securing Norman control. This victory brought sweeping changes. The Normans introduced feudalism, reshaped the English language with French influences, and strengthened ties of continental Europe. The battle marked the end of Anglo-Saxon rule and the dawn of Norman England, laying foundation for the modern Britain. Without Hastings, English history and the English we speak today would look very different. Battle 3, Waterloo, 1815. Napoleon Bonaparte's meteoric rise made him one of history's most formidable leaders. But his ambition made their end at Waterloo. On June 80, 1815, Napoleon faced the combined forces of Britain's Duke of Wellington and Prussia's Field Marshal Blucher. At the hours of brutal fighting, the arrival of Prussian reinforcements sealed Napoleon's defeat. The consequences were enormous. Napoleon was sealed for the final time, and Europe entered a century-long balance of power shaped by the Congress of Vienna. Waterloo didn't just end an imperial reign. It reshaped European politics and ensured relative peace until World War I. The very word Waterloo has since become synonymous with ultimate defeat. Battle for Stalingrad. The Battle of Stalingrad was one of the bloodiest battles in human history and a turning point into World War II. Hitler's forces pushed deep into the Soviet Union, aiming to seize the city of Stalingrad. But Soviet defenders under General Zhukov resisted fiercely. The brutal winter, urban warfare, and relentless counterattacks eventually trapped the German Sixth Army. The defeat shattered Nazi momentum and marked the beginning of Germany's retreat. Stalingrad proved that the Axis power could be beaten, boosting Allied morale worldwide. It cost millions of lives, but changed the tide of the world. Without Stalingrad, Europe might have fallen under Nazi control. Battle 5, Normandy, D-Day, 1944. On June 6, 1944, Allied forces launched the largest amphibious invasion in history on the beaches of Normandy, France, known as D-Day. This battle was the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. Over 150,000 troops from the United States, Britain, Canada, and from other allies stormed the heavily fortified coast, facing deadly resistance. The success of the invasion opened a Western front, forcing Germany to fight on two sides. Within a year, Allied troops liberated France and advanced toward Berlin. Normandy was not just a military victory. It symbolized unity, determination, and the global fight for freedom. From ancient mountain passes to modern beaches, this battle reminds us of the high cost of war and the incredible impact of human determination. Each of them shaped nations, ideologies, and even the borders we recognize today. While history often celebrates the victor, The truth is that every battle leaves scars that echo through generations. By studying them, we not only honor the bravery of those who fought, but also gain insight into how fragile and powerful the course of history can be. These five battles change the fate of the world, proving that a single day on the battlefield can alter centuries of history. Which of these battles do you think had the greatest impact on humanity? Share your thought in the comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more journeys through the decisive moments that shaped our world.